We're going to look at a 1967, the year I was born, TWA flight attendant recruitment film. The YouTube website that is hosting this is 16mm Time Machine. I will put a link to their website inside the description box and also inside the comments for those of you who would like to watch this straight through. And I encourage you to go and check out their website. They currently have 43,000 subscribers. Thanks for being here.
Also, all women's supervisory or management jobs come from within for those interested in promotion. Promotion? How about third finger left hand? Wedding bells. Statistic. Average hostess career length at TWA, about 22 months. Reason? Almost always marriage. At most airlines, marriage spells finish to hostess career, or at best a ground job. Not so at TWA.
Check that out, fam. You guys notice something? The young people, this may look like foreign objects, but check it out. We have real silverware. Yes, the real stuff. You see, today, even on cross-country flights, you don't need silverware. Maybe if you're in first class, possibly, but this is the way it used to be. Now, of course, this is the year I was born, so I barely remember this, but I do remember being about 10 and flying to Salt Lake City from Oregon, and you had real meals, like, in a plate that was divided, and they actually served you a full meal. Not today, but they used to have silverware on airplanes, you guys.
15% of TWA hostesses are married. This is Katie Powell, TWA interviewer, one of 16 nationwide. What qualities is Katie looking for in potential TWA hostesses? Raving beauty? Not at all. At least outwardly, most girls can qualify. Katie places neatness and naturalness first.
Now let's take a look at these ladies. Now they say that raving beauty is not required, but let's take a look at them. And I want to say they look absolutely fantastic physique-wise. This is not the super skinny stuff that we saw, I think was it around the year 2000. Okay, and we started going with this wafer thin stuff. They actually look really healthy, but they are also all in shape.
The biggest part of her job is spotting the inner qualities a hostess must have, such as a warm personality, a genuine liking for people, helpfulness, a level head, and perhaps just a dash of adventure. No wonder any girl chosen feels she has won more than a chance at an exciting career. She's been paid a great price.
All right, we're going to stop here. Let me put on my glasses. For those not looking at the screen, we are looking at the weight requirements for a flight hostess. What we know of today is flight attendant. So 5'2" to 5'2", 100 to 115 pounds. So my size being a weightlifter and all that, yeah, I'm pushing 160. Hey, they would have kicked me off. My weight is around 160. And don't forget, again, I am a weightlifter. So, and I've always been a little bit on the heavier side to maybe even somewhat a lot. Why do I not look out of shape? Because I'm a weightlifter. So 5'2", 100 to 115 pounds. Let's see here. We have 5'3" or up to 5'3", 119 pounds, up to 5'4", 123 pounds, up to 5'5", 127 pounds, up to 5'6", 131. I'm out of all those categories. Remember, this is 1967, and we have to remember that this was viewed very much as a job of beauty because of the fact also that flying was considered extravagant. It was considered luxurious, and people dressed up to fly. We were not crammed 3 seats in with a bag of cheap, Dottie's peanuts or whatever, and a half recycled can of soda. So I'm out of all these weight requirements. Yes, I am completely out.
Personal compliment. Those selected after further tests and interviews go to TWA's famed Jack Fry Training Center in Kansas City for a 5-week training course with pay. The girls come from everywhere. From farms, small towns, cities. From every European country of the free world. From many Asiatic countries. Average age, 20 and a half. 3 and 4 attended college. 1 in 4 has a college degree. They come from colleges and universities all over the United States.
And I can pretty much assure you they don't hold the college debt that we hold today. You know, and it is true that statistically, as we age, we look at people in past photos and think that they look older. Like, to me, they do not look like they're just a couple years out of high school.
Almost all had previous jobs. This is entering class 6411 and 6412. The time, 3 years ago. This is Vanjie Wells, as she was then. And this is Judy Nicolay, then. Then Judy Newman, ex-career girl. This is Sandra Braddock, then. Aside, TWA was the first major airline Sandy knows to hire a Negro hostess.
Hold on. Congratulations to TWA. Hey, it's women like her that help pave the way for people like me.
This is Carla Kitson, then ex-dental receptionist.
She looks like a dental receptionist. Doesn't she? Like, totally, you could see her going, "Are you here for your root canal, Mr. Smith?"
Welcome to the wide, wide world of TWA. The girls are told each will one day be a vital part of that world. The one part most passengers will ever know personally. As such, the representatives of all TWA. These are the Dos Mundos apartments, 2 worlds, hostess training center living quarters, and the...
Check out that pink. We got pink curtains. We got pink couches. I think this looks, what does this look like? Is this like kind of like retro? Oh my, I half expect, well, who is it? My childhood crush, John Travolta, be standing there doing the Saturday Night Fever pose or something. Oh, check that out. Pink curtains, pink couch, pink floor.
Suburbs. Tough, no? The girls really rough it. Heated swimming pool. Air conditioning in each apartment for 4 girls.
More pink.
Complete kitchen, including dishwasher. Beauty salon. Recreation room. Here is where the girls live, relax, study, work for 5 work and play weeks. The scene, beauty salon in the apartments.
Why do I expect the hairdresser to have them all come out with the same hairstyle?
The time, first day, p.m. The cast, all principals, classes 6411 and 6412. The star, Mr. Marvin, hairstylist. The objective, the most becoming hairstyle, skin, and eye makeup for each girl, suitable to the trim uniform that soon, hopefully, will be hers. Primary taboos, the exotic, the extreme. Almost every girl will have her hair changed in some way, a new cut or styling, or a color change from the way out. Also out, heavily beaded mascara, excess makeup.
I'm out. Now, some would say, just going back to that, the black gal, some would say it was easier for her to get in because she is way lighter skinned. She has straight black hair. But even so, she is the type of person that still helped make a path for future minorities to be able to enter the workplace. You know, we all have to have a starting point somewhere. Now, and we have to give credit to TWA, but we do have to acknowledge that aesthetically she blended in quite a bit with probably that European style look, not discrediting her race or anything like that. Clearly, I mean, I'm Vietnamese black, but it's a starting point and it's somewhere. Somebody had to be the first. Okay. So proud of TWA for that. But here they are getting their hair done. And I will tell you, when I was growing up, in Eugene, it was impossible to find black hair products. I didn't learn how to style my hair till I was in my 30s. I had to have a hairstylist taught me at 30, 31 how to hold a curling iron because I kept holding it backwards and it kept crimping my hair. And I said, do I just understand why this thing doesn't work in my hair? Turns out it was the idiot. I was the one holding it wrong, but I didn't know how to style my hair. I can do it now totally by myself, with the exception of relaxing. I get it relaxed about every 8 weeks, and that is it. So yes, it is my hair, but I'm sure they're using white hair products for her hair type, guaranteed, because I did it for years, and I'm glad to say that today it is much more individualized. I love it today.
The aim, quiet good taste, to set off the neat uniform. Before and after, quite a difference. Mr.
They just love their hair curlers in the 60s and 70s, didn't they?
Marvin does it every time. Brings out basic features the girls seldom know they have. These are the beauty facilities at Jack Fry Training Center. Here is where the girls are taught how to be a more poised finished product. No matter how well groomed a girl may be on arrival, at Jack Fry she'll be taught surprising and invaluable new methods of self-care. For the hostess must always look her best.
It's a modeling job. They just happen to know where the emergency exit is in case of an emergency. Now, we cannot downplay their intelligence. I was raised somewhere with thinking it's a glorified waitress job, yada, yada. But remember, they did have college degrees. Now, what type of college degrees they were majoring in, that could be debated, but still.
So she learns new basics about skin care, how to bring out its warmest tones, and how to achieve a new art in makeup. And she learns, too, new, quick, and efficient ways to care for her hair. How to keep it and her makeup looking lovely all day long, even if arriving in a rainstorm. Also, she is taught individualized exercises. How to sit. How to walk. How to stand. Carry your coat.
New to this channel, as I have time, I will share with you guys your viewer comments. All right. In response to begging by Sister Honey 61, I currently live in a hotel because I was evicted a year ago, but I work and make my own money. I'm also chronically ill with several illnesses, including autoimmune ones, but I would never, ever consider going online and begging for money from strangers. Sister, we hope that there is a cure for your illness, and our thoughts are with you. DK Flowers, a regular commenter. She tries so hard to be like Maggie, keeps saying the same thing over and over. And of course, she's referring to Beggar Reefa. Beggar Reefa, I do not believe is as well liked. Matter of fact, I know she's not as well liked as Maggie is. Maggie, I think to some extent, even though Maggie's a beggar, people like her, and it's almost sometimes like they're even watching over her. I don't know. It's the vibe that you get. Yeah, Maggie's a beggar, but Maggie is liked, probably because Maggie is somewhat entertaining. This is from JH1083. Gosh, I hate the fake sniffles and snorts. And JH, you are not alone. We all hate them. And you guys have no idea how much of that I'm listening to when I edit these videos. And it gets pretty nasty. And I try to cut it down for you guys. Mad Matt 2P. These people have no self-respect. He's referring to the beggars. The good book says, and I quote, lazy people do not eat, and no one should waste their labor on them. End of quote. If these people spent the same time looking for a job, they could take care of themselves. Yes, absolutely. But we have to remember they don't really want a job. Shelley Fortier, 1601. It takes a special kind of stupid to come to the internet and beg for money, exclamation mark. Shelley, that first sentence, I absolutely love it.